Behind every cold medical statistic and every diagnosis that seems to place a final limit on someone's future, there is often extraordinary courage and a remarkable story of survival that leaves us in awe. Some people enter the world carrying immense physical challenges, facing severe adversity and discouraging predictions from doctors from the very beginning. Yet instead of surrendering to what others believed their lives would become, they chose to keep moving forward with strength, hope, and an unbreakable will to live. What gave them the strength to endure countless surgeries, overcome judgment from others, and push past obstacles that once seemed impossible? Join us as we explore 20 extraordinary journeys filled with courage, resilience, and hope. If you enjoy inspiring true stories and want to discover more remarkable people who prove that determination can overcome incredible challenges, be sure to like this video and subscribe to the channel for more documentaries like this. Born in Brazil, Graziele Regis became an extraordinary example of the human ability to overcome medical predictions that once seemed to leave little room for hope. Signs of an abnormal condition appeared while Graziele was still in her mother's womb. During the pregnancy, her mother frequently experienced severe abdominal pain and was advised to undergo an ultrasound. The examination revealed that Graziele had a severe form of congenital hydrocephalus. This condition occurs when cerebrospinal fluid accumulates inside the brain, increasing pressure within the skull and potentially having a major impact on a child's development. After Graziele was born, doctors believed she might survive for only about 3 months. However, she far exceeded that prediction and continued to hold on to life with remarkable strength year after year. Doctors performed surgery in the hope of managing her condition, but the amount of fluid remained severe. The prolonged pressure caused her head to continue growing throughout her life. Nearly 3 decades later, Graziele still requires round-the-clock care. She is unable to walk independently, speak, or see, and relies completely on her family for every aspect of daily life. Through all these challenges, her mother's love has remained her constant and unwavering source of support. Adalgisa Soares Alves left her job many years ago to devote herself entirely to caring for her daughter, from preparing meals and assisting with personal hygiene to making sure Graziele always feels comfortable and safe. Graziele's different appearance has also exposed her to unkind comments on social media. Even so, her family continues to remind the public that she deserves love, respect, and compassion just like anyone else. By sharing moments from her daily life, they hope to raise awareness about her condition and help people understand that behind the attention-grabbing headlines is a beloved daughter who is deeply cherished by her family. In June 2023, Graziele passed away peacefully at the age of 29. Once given only a few months to live, she remained with her family for nearly 3 decades. Today, Graziele's story continues to inspire people around the world. Her life was not only a journey of overcoming circumstances that once seemed impossible, but also a powerful reminder of enduring maternal love, human compassion, and the remarkable strength of the human spirit. A 3-year-old girl from a small village in the state of Tripura, northeastern India, is facing a serious health challenge after her head circumference grew abnormally to approximately 68 centimeters. Reshmi Marak was diagnosed with hydrocephalus, a condition caused by the buildup of fluid in the brain when she was just 1 month old. Without timely treatment, including the possible placement of a shunt to drain the excess fluid, the condition can lead to long-term complications. Despite the significant physical burden, Reshmi has shown remarkable resilience. She is able to maintain her balance, speak, and eagerly tries to learn by following her 6-year-old sister, Genevieve. Her parents, 25-year-old Maria and 35-year-old Amrit, are heartbroken and deeply concerned because their family is struggling financially and cannot yet afford the medical care she needs. Even so, inspired by their daughter's determination, they continue to hold on to hope and remain committed to finding the treatment and support that could improve her future. 18-year-old Sabal Parveen from Bhagalpur in the Indian state of Bihar has shown extraordinary courage while living with a rare inherited condition called osteogenesis imperfecta, commonly known as brittle bone disease. The disorder makes her bones extremely fragile, and she has experienced more than 1,000 fractures throughout her life. Although Sabal was born appearing healthy, doctors detected signs of the condition just 20 days after her birth. Despite receiving ongoing medical care and treatment, her condition has become increasingly complex over the years. Every aspect of Sabal's daily life requires constant support and devoted around-the-clock care from her mother, Ghazala Parveen. Although she faces significant mobility limitations and physical challenges each day, Sabal has an exceptionally strong spirit and a sharp mind. She longs to live independently, refuses to see herself as helpless, and continues to find joy and motivation in the smallest things around her. Sabal's resilience is a powerful example of unwavering determination in the face of life's difficulties. Mohammad Shahabuddin Ansari from India has lived with a rare medical condition in which neurofibromas developed across his body from an early age and gradually increased over time. The condition has made many aspects of daily life challenging, from getting a comfortable night's sleep to finding stable employment. In 2000, he married Hasina through an arranged marriage. Despite the family's financial hardships, with Hasina taking on the responsibility of working to support their household and their 4 children, she has remained a devoted and compassionate partner. In the face of social stigma and the many difficulties they encounter, Hasina says she will always stand by her husband and be his strongest source of support. Their story is a testament to enduring love, mutual commitment, and the strength to face life's challenges together. Many people once described this boy as a living miracle. In 2017, when he was only 8 years old, Karan Singh of Meerut, India attracted widespread attention for reportedly standing about 6 feet 6 inches tall. His extraordinary height quickly brought his story to news outlets around the world. Karan had already stood out from the moment he was born, with several reports identifying him as one of the heaviest and tallest newborns ever documented. Karan's unusual height was closely connected to his family background. His mother, Switlana, was a former basketball player who became known as one of the tallest women in India, while his father was also exceptionally tall. However, being far taller than other children his age created several practical challenges. His family struggled to find clothing and shoes that fit, and Karan often became the center of attention at school. Their everyday lives also drew continuing interest from reporters and the public. These personal experiences made Karen's story about much more than measurements and record-breaking height. It offered a closer look at how an unusual body type can shape an otherwise ordinary childhood. Medical experts explain that exceptional growth in children may be connected to genetics or hormonal changes. In Karen's case, news reports mainly emphasized heredity because several members of his family were also unusually tall, rather than linking his height to a specific medical condition. Karen's story was featured by both Indian and international media through photographs, interviews, and comparisons with other record holders. The coverage focused not only on his remarkable stature, but also on how his family adjusted to constant public attention. Karen has since entered his teenage years, yet his extraordinary height and unique life story continue to capture the interest of people around the world. What do you think makes Karen's journey so special? Leave your thoughts in the comments, like the video, and subscribe to the channel so you don't miss more fascinating stories. Mia Grace was born on August 16, 2021, surrounded by the love and devotion of her parents, despite facing a highly complex medical outlook during pregnancy. At 17 weeks, she was diagnosed with anencephaly, a rare condition in which the skull does not form properly over the top of the head, leaving parts of the brain exposed. With deep love, her family remained by her side and cherished every precious moment they shared. Although their time together lasted only 3 weeks, Mia Grace was surrounded by warmth, peace, and unconditional love before passing away on September 4, 2021. Her brief life carried a deeply meaningful message about family bonds, compassion, and the value of every moment. Lucy Fonseca from Honduras has devoted more than 4 decades of her life to caring for her 2 daughters who were born with microcephaly. Her eldest daughter, Bessie, was born in 1980, and 10 years later, her second daughter, Suri, was diagnosed with the same condition. Although both daughters are now adults, they remain small in stature and depend entirely on their mother for every aspect of daily life. Now 66, and increasingly concerned about her own health, Lucy continues to face each hardship with remarkable strength, giving her daughters unwavering love, protection, and devoted care. Haley Dawson, born in 2010 in Nevada, United States, has become an inspiring example of resilience and the life-changing impact of modern technology. From birth, Haley was diagnosed with Poland syndrome, a rare condition that left the fingers on her right hand underdeveloped. Although this physical difference could have presented significant challenges in her daily life and self-confidence as a child, her optimistic spirit and the unwavering support of her family set her on an extraordinary journey. A turning point came when Haley's family connected with a team of engineers at the University of Nevada, Las Vegas. Using advanced 3D printing technology, the specialists designed and created flexible, affordable bionic hands for her. These devices not only helped Haley perform basic gripping tasks in everyday life, but also gave her greater confidence to pursue her passion for sports, especially baseball. With her specially designed 3D printed hand, Haley Dawson made history by successfully throwing a ceremonial first pitch at all 30 Major League Baseball stadiums. Her journey across the league not only allowed her to fulfill a personal dream, but also spread a powerful message about resilience, family support, and the remarkable potential of technology to improve the lives of children. Haley Dawson's story has become an inspiring symbol of courage and determination in overcoming physical limitations. Born in the United States, Ethan Bailey, the creator behind the Unarmed and Loaded project, has become a powerful source of inspiration through his independence and extraordinary determination. From birth, he has lived with a rare inherited condition known as TAR syndrome, short for thrombocytopenia absent radius syndrome. The condition caused his arms to develop significantly shorter than usual, with his hands positioned close to his shoulders. Although he was born with legs, their growth was severely affected, eventually requiring medical removal. After temporarily using prosthetic legs, he now relies on a wheelchair for mobility. Despite facing many physical challenges from an early age, Ethan has maintained a positive outlook, adapted proactively, and received unwavering support and encouragement from his family. He studied journalism at San Diego State University and later began working as a senior proposal specialist at Marsh McLennan Agency in March 2022. There, he earned the respect of his colleagues for his outstanding professional abilities. Ethan independently manages his daily life in his own apartment in San Diego. He can drive, swim, create vlogs, and actively participate in cultural and sporting activities, including Wasteland Weekend and baseball games. His desire to remain independent and contribute meaningfully continues to be his greatest motivation, helping him move forward and build a fulfilling, purposeful life. Born in Xiamen, China, Chen Tuanji became known for her determined journey to overcome a rare physical condition and regain the ability to move independently. From birth, she lived with a severe congenital condition in which both knees bent backward, causing her legs to fold forward into an L-shaped position. As a result, she was unable to stand upright or walk normally like most people. Throughout the first 26 years of her life, Chen Tuanji faced major mobility limitations and countless challenges in her daily activities. The greatest turning point came in 2014, when Chen received support from charitable organizations and her family to travel to Taiwan for treatment at Hualien Tzu-Chi Hospital. There, she underwent 7 complex corrective surgeries, followed by an intensive rehabilitation program. The treatment successfully improved the condition of both legs, and for the first time in her life, Chen Tuanzi was able to walk on her own feet. Her height also increased, opening the door to a brighter new chapter. Today, she is married, has become a mother, and actively participates in community activities to spread love, gratitude, and appreciation for life. Taylor Lewis was born healthy, but in April 2015, when he was just 8 months old, his life changed dramatically after he developed meningococcal group W sepsis. The life-threatening infection progressed rapidly, causing Taylor's condition to deteriorate and leaving him in a deep coma for 17 days. Although he fought bravely and survived, doctors had to carry out major medical procedures to remove severely damaged parts of both legs and several fingers in order to protect his life. Facing such profound physical changes at such a young age completely transformed Taylor's future, leaving lasting scars and beginning a long journey filled with challenges, courage, and adaptation. However, these physical challenges did not diminish Taylor's optimistic spirit. Not long after leaving the hospital, he was fitted with prosthetic legs and quickly began training himself to stand independently and take his first steps with remarkable determination. As he grew older, natural changes in his body sometimes made using prosthetic limbs more difficult, so Taylor actively searched for a new way to move around. Rather than relying on a wheelchair, he began learning to skateboard, and from the age of 4, chose it as his main means of mobility, both indoors and outdoors. After undergoing more than 76 major and minor surgeries to address his changing medical needs throughout childhood, Taylor has never lost his passion for exploring the world around him. With the devoted support of his mother Terry and his own unwavering determination, the young skateboarder has transformed every challenge into motivation. Taylor Lewis's courageous journey is a powerful example of resilience, spreading positivity and hope throughout the community. What do you admire most about Taylor's journey? Share your thoughts in the comments, like the video, and subscribe to the channel to help spread more inspiring stories. Claudia Mitchell, a former United States Marine, became a powerful source of inspiration as the first woman in the world to receive a thought-controlled bionic arm. Her life changed dramatically in May 2004 when she was involved in a serious motorcycle accident and lost her left arm at the shoulder. Rather than allowing the tragedy to define her, Claudia chose to take part in a pioneering medical program at the Rehabilitation Institute of Chicago, contributing to groundbreaking research in advanced prosthetic technology. There, doctors performed a procedure known as targeted muscle reinnervation, rerouting nerve endings from her shoulder to muscles in her chest. Thanks to this technological breakthrough, when Claudia thinks about moving, her hand signals from her brain travel through the chest muscles to control the prosthetic arm with greater precision and flexibility. The procedure even helped restore a sense of touch. By overcoming major physical challenges and becoming a pioneering figure in modern biomedical technology, Claudia Mitchell has brought renewed hope to thousands of people with limb differences around the world. Lauren Showers, born in the United States, has become a deeply inspiring example of extraordinary resilience and unconditional family love. His life changed unexpectedly in September 2019 when he was involved in a severe workplace accident involving a forklift. To save his life in the critical situation, doctors had to perform a complex procedure that removed the lower half of his body from the hips down, including both legs. He also lost one of his arms as a result of the accident. Despite facing life-changing physical injuries and an uncertain future, Lauren never allowed himself to give up. His strength was further reinforced by the unwavering support, devoted care, and unconditional love of his wife, Sabia Showers. She remained by his side, helping him with daily activities and supporting him as they faced some of the most difficult moments of their lives together. Beyond his personal efforts to rebuild his life, Lauren and his wife decided to share their honest story on social media to spread positivity, encourage optimism, and challenge misconceptions about people with disabilities. Their online platforms quickly gained widespread attention from audiences around the world. Lauren Showers' journey is a powerful testament to extraordinary inner strength, unwavering determination, and the healing power of love and family when facing life's greatest challenges. Caitlin Hudson, a determined young girl from Norfolk, England, made history as the youngest person in the United Kingdom to receive an advanced bionic arm. From birth, she lived with symbrachydactyly, a rare condition that prevented her left hand from developing fully. Although this created certain physical challenges in everyday life, Caitlin never allowed it to diminish her positive spirit or her love of staying active. She developed a strong passion for gymnastics and cycling, eagerly exploring the world around her with remarkable optimism and confidence. A major turning point in Caitlin's life came when she and her family launched a fundraising campaign that raised £13,000 for a hero arm developed by Open Bionics. The advanced device brought a remarkable change, allowing her to perform everyday tasks more independently, such as holding food and brushing her hair. Caitlin Hudson's story not only highlights the extraordinary progress of modern biomedical technology, but also shares a powerful message about determination, independence, and maintaining a positive outlook in the face of life's challenges. Once considered a rising talent in the film industry for her high-speed action performances, stuntwoman Olivia Jackson entered a deeply challenging new chapter in October 2015 while working on a movie set in South Africa. An unexpected collision with filming equipment left her with life-threatening injuries and unconscious for an extended period. To save her life, doctors had to carry out major medical treatment, including the removal of her severely damaged left arm. The devastating ordeal appeared to bring her dreams to an abrupt end, forcing the young woman to begin a long and difficult journey of recovery. Despite facing devastating adversity and lasting physical trauma, Olivia refused to let the experience defeat her. With remarkable determination and a positive outlook, she gradually learned to adapt to her new reality and regain control of her life. Her journey extended beyond physical recovery, as she also courageously pursued legal action to protect her rights following serious safety failures on the film set. Her persistence and extraordinary strength were ultimately rewarded with a significant legal victory in 2020. Olivia Jackson's remarkable journey stands as a powerful testament to courage, resilience, and the determination to rise above life's greatest challenges. Once working behind the spotlight to perform dangerous action sequences, she has since become an inspiring symbol of strength and perseverance for countless people. Her story shows that while adversity may change the direction of a person's life, courage and unwavering determination can continue to light the way through even the most difficult moments. Do you believe determination can help people rewrite the course of their lives? Share your thoughts in the comments. Like the video and subscribe to the channel to help spread Olivia's inspiring story of resilience. At 27, Caitlin Ashley created a supportive space called Convos with Kate, where she uses her own experience of living with limb differences caused by amniotic band syndrome to guide and encourage young people. Alongside pursuing graduate studies in mental health counseling, she is also a dedicated content creator who openly addresses insecurity and self-doubt. Through messages of self-compassion, resilience, and personal growth, Caitlin inspires others in the disability community to embrace their identities and recognize their own value. Martine Wright has become a powerful symbol of resilience and determination after enduring one of the most devastating events of her life. Her world changed completely in July 2005 when she was caught in a violent attack in London and lost both of her legs. After an extended period of medical treatment and numerous complex surgeries, she faced an enormous journey of recovery that tested her both physically and emotionally. Despite facing overwhelming adversity, Martine never gave up. With devoted support from her family medical team and her own remarkable determination, she gradually adapted to a new way of life, learned to walk with prosthetic legs, and continued pushing beyond every expected limitation. Another major turning point came when she discovered sitting volleyball, a sport that gave her a renewed sense of purpose and inspired her to train with unwavering dedication. Through extraordinary dedication, Martine Wright earned a place on Great Britain's sitting volleyball team and competed at the 2012 London Paralympic Games. Her determination on the court touched the hearts of millions around the world. She continued challenging herself through adventurous pursuits such as skydiving and learning to fly, while also becoming a respected motivational speaker who shares her powerful story of overcoming adversity. Martine Wright's life is a remarkable testament to inner strength, courage, and an optimistic spirit that refuses to be defeated by life's greatest challenges. Vincent Okech, a young man from Uganda, faced an extraordinary challenge after developing a rare condition known as macrodystrophia lipomatosa, which caused his legs to become severely enlarged and disproportionate to the rest of his body. Despite living with physical pain and major limitations in mobility, his story remains a powerful lesson in the resilience of the human spirit. Looking beyond his physical differences, Vincent continued searching for hope and understanding, showing that a person's worth is never defined by appearance, but by the strength, dignity, and determination they carry within. When Evangeline Cody Brush, affectionately known by her family as Evie, was born in August 2019, her parents had to process information they had never been prepared for. Evie was diagnosed with Fatco syndrome, an extremely rare congenital condition that affects the formation of bones in the limbs. She was born missing several fingers, one toe, and her fibula, and she also had a bowed tibia, a shorter forearm, and some fused fingers. However, to her family, Evie was first and foremost a sweet and curious little girl. Evie's parents had to face difficult medical decisions as they considered the best path for her long-term mobility. When Evie was about 1 year old, doctors performed a Boyd amputation, removing her foot in a way that would help create a stronger foundation for using a prosthetic leg in the future. She also underwent surgery to separate the webbed tissue in her hand in order to improve her range of motion. Recovery took time, but her family said Evie returned home in good spirits and continued adapting at her own pace. Rather than hiding their daughter's differences, Maddie and Caleb Brush chose to share her story with care and thoughtfulness. They want Evie to grow up without feeling that her body is something to be ashamed of, while also helping other families with children who have rare conditions understand that they are not alone. Everyday images of Evie show that she continues to explore the world with the natural curiosity of a child. Her journey reminds people that mobility can take many different forms, and every step forward deserves to be celebrated with joy. Lauren Mayo, a 19-year-old from New Orleans, Louisiana, is a remarkable symbol of resilience, transforming significant physical challenges into a source of inspiration for her community. At birth, she was diagnosed with arthrogryposis, a rare congenital condition that causes muscle tissue to become fibrotic and the joints to contract. As a result, Lauren is unable to use her arms or legs, stands just 3 feet 8 inches tall, and relies on the support of her family for every aspect of daily life, including getting out of bed, getting dressed, and attending to her personal hygiene. To get around, Lauren uses a specially designed wheelchair that she controls entirely with her mouth. Although doctors once believed she might not survive her first night after birth, she proved the extraordinary strength of her will to live by overcoming every expectation and growing into an independent young woman. Today, Lauren is a sophomore, majoring in mass communication, with dreams of building a successful career in social media. Alongside her studies, she has also become a prominent content creator on TikTok, where she has gained more than 42,000 followers. Lauren skillfully uses her influence to share moments from her everyday life while raising public awareness about the disability community. Her journey is living proof that physical limitations can never confine a person's dreams or desire to make a meaningful contribution. Through her story, Lauren Mayo delivers a powerful message of courage, determination, and positive thinking to the younger generation. What impressed you most about Lauren Mayo's journey? Share your thoughts in the comments. Like the video and subscribe to the channel to help spread more positive and inspiring stories. Jem Turner is a deeply inspiring figure who has used her own life journey to challenge and reshape society's perceptions of people with disabilities. She was born with osteogenesis imperfecta type 3, a rare genetic condition that makes the bones extremely fragile and prone to fractures, leading to limitations in height and mobility and requiring her to use a wheelchair from an early age. However, rather than allowing those challenges to define her, Jem chose to shape her identity through positive thinking, creativity, and extraordinary courage. As Jem grew older, she realized that the world around her still lacked a true understanding of the experiences faced by people with disabilities. She decided to become a content creator and advocate, openly sharing honest stories about her everyday life. From confronting physical barriers in public spaces and navigating the challenges of finding suitable clothing to breaking down social stereotypes, Jem's content always reflects her distinctive personality: intelligent, humorous, and visually creative. She proves that a body with physical limitations can never stand in the way of a free spirit filled with ambition, confidence, and dreams. Jem Turner's appeal comes from her complete authenticity. She does not avoid speaking about pain or hardship, but the way she expresses herself always focuses on finding solutions and encouraging greater empathy within the community. Through social media platforms and her personal blog, Jem has built a strong and supportive space where people are encouraged to love themselves and confidently embrace their own identities. She has shown the world that happiness does not depend on physical ability, but on how we choose to accept shape and take control of our own lives. Today, Jem Turner continues to serve as a powerful voice for diversity, inclusion, and equality. She actively collaborates with organizations and brands to promote inclusive design, helping ensure that everyone, regardless of physical ability, has fair access to services, products, and social experiences. Gem's journey is more than a personal story. It is a meaningful lesson in kindness, resilience, and determination. Through her work, she inspires people to believe in their inner strength and recognize their ability to rise above adversity, embrace their individuality, and build a fulfilling life on their own terms. The stories you've seen today are powerful reminders that the strength of the human spirit can rise above even the greatest challenges. No matter what life placed in their path, each of these individuals chose resilience, hope, and the courage to keep moving forward. We hope their journeys have left you feeling inspired and reminded that determination can make an extraordinary difference. If you enjoyed this documentary, please give it a like, share it with someone who might find it encouraging, and subscribe to the channel so you won't miss our next inspiring story. Thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you in the next video. Everyone has a unique story, and sometimes the very things that make a person different become their greatest source of strength. In today's video, we'll meet people from around the world whose lives have been shaped by unusual circumstances or rare physical traits. Yet they all share one thing in common: they refuse to let those challenges define their future. As you follow their journeys, you'll discover how determination, courage, and optimism can make a meaningful difference in a person's life. We hope these stories offer a fresh perspective and leave you feeling inspired. If you enjoy content like this, don't forget to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and turn on notifications so you won't miss our future stories. Now, let's get started. Among strict standards of physical appearance, the story of Prabhulal Prasannan, a young man from Kerala, India, offers a profound perspective on inner strength and biological diversity. From birth, his skin showed a unique distribution of pigment cells, forming a large dark patch on his face and body. This rare physical trait created many communication barriers during his childhood. It once seemed that psychological pressure could hold back a life full of ambition, but with strong support from his family, Prabhulal broke through every limitation. He confidently stepped into the public eye and became a powerful source of inspiration on social media. Through his artistic talent and positive energy, he actively participated in community projects promoting acceptance of individual differences. Although his earthly journey ended at the age of 25 due to medical challenges, Prabhulal's legacy continues to spread. His story stands as a proud testament that complete self-love has the power to create a meaningful and brilliant life. In an industry that has always been strict with standards of perfection, the emergence of Niall Goodlad, a young man from Walsall, England, has introduced a completely new definition of unique beauty. Niall's life took a challenging turn at the age of 7 when he began experiencing recurring health issues and was diagnosed with nephrotic syndrome. Just 2 years later, patches of depigmentation began appearing on his skin, and medical confirmation revealed that he had vitiligo. During his sensitive teenage years, these dramatic physical changes pushed Niall into a spiral of insecurity, leading him to constantly hide his skin under layers of clothing due to fear of judgmental stares from others. It seemed as though these psychological barriers would confine his future, but through strong determination and the unwavering support of his family, Niall found the courage to break free from all limitations. He chose to face the world with confidence and learn to appreciate every unique mark on his body. From a young man with a simple dream of working at an animal rescue center, Niall's confidence and striking appearance eventually caught the attention of talent scouts. He officially entered the world of professional modeling, confidently walking on prestigious runways. Niall Goodlad's remarkable journey stands as a powerful statement, encouraging people to embrace their differences and boldly create the most vibrant version of their lives. Do you believe medical intervention can completely change a person's destiny? This is the beautiful story of Anjara, a resilient 10-month-old girl from Madagascar. From the moment she was born, she lived with a congenital medical condition known as a bilateral cleft lip. This condition not only created major challenges in her basic daily life, but also left her family deeply worried about her future. A radiant turning point came in 2024, when the international medical organization Mercy ships arrived at her homeland's port. Anjara had the honor of becoming the very first patient to step aboard the hospital ship, where she received a completely free, highly specialized reconstructive surgery. Under the skilled hands of the medical team, her congenital condition was fully corrected. This advanced intervention not only restored the radiant smile of the little angel, but also shattered the psychological barriers that had long weighed on her family, proudly opening the door to a bright future and spreading a powerful belief in the extraordinary compassion of modern medicine. Fei Jianjun, a man from Jilin, China, has gone through a deeply humanitarian medical journey. After developing abnormal tissue growth on his nose, overwhelming financial barriers forced him to live in isolation and withdraw from society. A turning point came in 2010, when his situation received full medical support from community organizations. Thanks to a completely free reconstructive surgery, specialists were able to successfully remove the health risks. This intervention was not only a medical achievement, but also a powerful demonstration of social compassion, helping him overcome psychological barriers and confidently reintegrate into society. Elena Kravchenko is a beautiful woman from Ukraine, known worldwide as the real-life Rapunzel, thanks to her flowing golden hair that reaches nearly 2 meters in length, longer than her own height. Her journey with this extraordinary hair began when she was just 5 years old, after her mother instilled in her a deep belief that a woman's true beauty and grace lie in long, natural hair. From that young age, she has never cut her hair, turning it into an inseparable part of her identity and a symbol of remarkable patience, lasting over 3 decades. Maintaining such enormous hair is far from easy and requires extremely meticulous and time-consuming care. Elena usually washes her hair only once a week to avoid damaging its texture, always lets it dry naturally without using a hairdryer, and spends several hours each day carefully brushing and grooming it. Not only is she a social media phenomenon with hundreds of thousands of followers across online platforms, but Elena is also a businesswoman and a resourceful mother who skillfully balances her busy life with maintaining her unique personal image. She usually ties her hair up neatly to make daily life more convenient, and only lets her famous, magnificent hair flow freely during artistic photo shoots. Elena Kravchenko's life story is a powerful source of inspiration about self-love, appreciating natural beauty, and the strength of staying true to traditional values in today's fast-paced modern world. What do you think about Elena Kravchenko's dedication to growing and maintaining her long hair for years to celebrate natural beauty? Leave your thoughts in the comments below, and don't forget to like and subscribe for more inspiring stories. Do you believe that extraordinary human willpower can straighten a fate that has been cruelly bent for nearly 2 decades? This is the remarkable and widely known story of Jiang Yanchen, a young man born in 2004 in Shandong Province, China, who is often referred to as the folded boy. From his early school years, Jiang suffered from a rare and severe form of ankylosing spondylitis. The condition gradually caused his spine to curve backward, folding his upper body into a near Z shape at almost 180 degrees, reducing his height to just about 1 meter. Even the simplest daily activities became immense challenges, as he constantly had to look upward and rely on touch and feeling to navigate the world around him. Yet behind this deformed body was an unbreakable spirit. Despite chronic pain and having to attend classes while kneeling for many years, Jiang never surrendered to his fate. His resilience reached a peak in 2022 when he successfully took the National College Entrance Exam while lying on a yoga mat and earned admission to Daejeon University. A medical miracle eventually unfolded as he courageously entered a historic treatment journey. After undergoing 4 extremely complex orthopedic surgeries, something incredible happened after more than 15 years of living in a folded posture. Jiang Yanchen finally stood upright on his own feet for the first time. His extraordinary rebirth stands as a powerful anthem of hope, proving that no adversity can ever suppress a determined will to live. Do you believe that the most devastating physical hardships can become the perfect launch pad for someone to redefine the strict standards of the global fashion industry? This is the powerful and inspiring journey of Mama Cax, an American Haitian model and human rights activist. From the age of 14, her life was marked by a severe medical condition involving abnormal development of her bones and lungs. Early medical predictions were extremely bleak, but through her extraordinary will to live, she pushed beyond the limits of survival. To preserve her life, she bravely underwent complex medical interventions that permanently changed her body structure, requiring her to use a prosthetic mobility aid. What could have ended her dreams instead became her symbol of strength. Rather than hiding her difference, Mama Cax chose to decorate her prosthetic leg with bold and artistic designs, confidently walking the runways of the world's most prestigious fashion shows. She became a groundbreaking figure who challenged traditional beauty standards, offering a deeper perspective on diversity and self-acceptance. Through her influence, she continuously advocated for inclusion and empowered individuals with unique physical conditions. Although her earthly journey ended in 2019, Mama Cax's legacy remains a powerful anthem of resilience, proving that human will can break every barrier and create a truly unique life story. Jalissa Austin is an inspiring American businesswoman who has overcome physical adversity to rise and affirm her self-worth. From birth, Jalissa faced a rare congenital condition, being born without both arms and with underdeveloped legs, resulting in a very small stature. Despite early childhood filled with pessimistic medical predictions about her ability to live independently and move on her own, she was raised by her family with unconditional love and encouragement. Rather than surrendering to fate, Jalissa developed an unbreakable will and learned to skillfully use her feet to carry out all daily activities. From brushing her teeth, cooking, and applying makeup, to using a mobile phone and even driving, no challenge has been able to stop her. Not only does she live independently, but Jalissa also pursued her passion for business and built her own company specializing in hair care products, achieving remarkable success. Her journey became even more meaningful when she found true love with her partner, Jonathan Shorter, a man who understands, respects, and supports her through every stage of life. Despite once facing curious and judgmental stares from others, Jalissa always stands tall with a radiant smile and an incredibly positive spirit. Her life story is not only a testament to extraordinary inner strength, but also a powerful message of self-love, proving that physical limitations can never define dreams or the pursuit of happiness. Do you believe that hidden within an extraordinary physique lies a silent yet extremely intense struggle for survival against the boundaries of nature? This is the powerful and emotional story of Malee Duongdi, a girl from Thailand who was once recognized as the tallest female in Asia, standing over 2 meters tall. From a young age, Malee faced a rare medical condition when specialists discovered an abnormal growth in her pituitary gland. This complex hormonal disorder caused her body to keep growing uncontrollably, leading to serious health complications, including vision problems. Her physical condition often made her childhood difficult, surrounded by curious stares from those around her. It once seemed that psychological pressure might hold back a girl full of ambition, but through strong determination and the love of her family, Malee courageously broke through every limitation. Instead of hiding, she proudly faced the world, learned to embrace her differences, and spread positivity. Although Malee's earthly journey gently came to an end at the age of 24 due to health challenges, her spiritual legacy remains a proud testament that the will to live can continue to shine even in the face of adversity. Jordan Walker is a young girl from Missouri, USA, who faced a mysterious medical condition and showed remarkable resilience in the face of adversity. Before 2017, Jordan was a healthy 15-year-old teenager, full of ambition and deeply passionate about archery, photography, and journalism. However, after a family trip, she suddenly developed an unexplained illness that caused severe swelling throughout her body, resulting in the complete loss of her sense of smell and taste. Despite the devoted efforts of medical specialists and a series of extensive tests, doctors were still unable to find a clear explanation for her condition. Just when it seemed the worst had passed, the illness returned more aggressively at the end of 2018, placing severe pressure on her optic nerves and permanently taking away her sight. Losing her vision at such a vibrant stage of youth was an overwhelming shock. However, instead of breaking down under this cruel twist of fate, Jordan moved many people deeply with her incredible optimism and astonishing resilience. She bravely stated that illness would never be able to stop her future or extinguish her dreams. With unbreakable determination, Jordan continued to rise, learning to adapt to a new life in darkness and becoming a shining symbol of inner strength, inspiring countless people who are struggling with severe hardships in their own lives. What do you think about Jordan's strong will to overcome darkness and continue pursuing her dreams? Leave your thoughts in the comments below, and don't forget to like and subscribe for more inspiring stories like this. Do you believe that hidden within an extremely small and fragile body can exist a life force strong enough to defy even medical predictions? This is the beautiful and deeply emotional story of Charlotte Patt, an American girl born with a very rare condition called Sprintzen-Goldberg syndrome. It is an extremely complex genetic disorder, with only around 50 reported cases worldwide, causing severe abnormalities in skull structure, facial features, and the skeletal system. From the moment she was born, it seemed that fate had placed an overwhelming challenge on this little angel. Doctors once gave very pessimistic predictions about her chances of survival. In fact, Charlotte's body was so fragile that in her early months, her parents could not hold her normally and always had to exercise extreme caution to avoid causing any harm. Yet, beyond these seemingly hopeless medical barriers, she went on to create a real-life miracle. With extraordinary willpower and the unconditional love of her family, Charlotte bravely overcame countless physical challenges. She continues to push forward, facing every obstacle with resilience and growing up in a way that amazes and inspires the medical community. Although her journey is still filled with difficulties, including reliance on a wheelchair and special care, Charlotte's radiant smile continues to shine brightly. Her remarkable journey of survival stands as a powerful anthem of hope, proving that a strong will to live can help human beings overcome even the harshest limitations of nature. Do you believe that an ordinary bus driver can become a global internet sensation thanks to a one-of-a-kind ability? This is the fascinating story of Yagya Bahadur Kathuwal, a man from Nepal. Yagya possesses an extremely rare physical ability. He can pull his lower lip upward to cover his nose and even reach his forehead. His unique facial structure and extraordinary jaw flexibility create this unusual feat. Instead of feeling insecure about his appearance, Yagya proudly embraces it as a distinctive and confident trait. In his daily job as a school bus driver, he is known for his friendly and humorous personality, often using his special ability to entertain children and bring laughter during their rides. His cheerful nature was accidentally captured on camera by a friend, quickly making him go viral on social media platforms. Yagya's journey is a beautiful example of self-acceptance, showing that when we bravely embrace our differences with a smile, we can break barriers and spread positivity to millions around us. Gaurav Garam is a boy from Nepal who is known internationally for a rare medical journey. He was born with a third arm growing from his back due to a congenital spinal defect. From an early age, this unusual condition made his childhood extremely challenging. Initially, his family was hesitant to seek medical intervention because of traditional beliefs and cultural barriers in their local community. However, as he grew older, the extra limb also developed, not only severely interfering with his daily activities and play, but also causing him constant pain and sleepless nights. With deep love and determination, Gaurav's parents decided to set aside all prejudices and travel a long distance to Kathmandu for medical consultation. There, specialists assessed that surgical removal would be highly complex and carry significant risks to the spinal nervous system. Nevertheless, the family's courageous journey continued to shine as a true testament to unconditional love and extraordinary perseverance in the face of adversity. Through hardship and challenges, Gaurav Garam's story has delivered a powerful message of resilience and unbreakable hope, illuminating the possibility of a healthier, peaceful future where he can live freely and fully like any other child his age. Beatrice Bibivio was born and raised in Italy and is one of the most famous para-athletes in the world. Her life is an epic of unwavering determination, turning the impossible into reality. From a young age, Bibi showed a strong passion for fencing. However, at the age of 11, a major turning point occurred when she contracted severe meningitis. The illness forced doctors to perform life-saving surgery, resulting in the amputation of both her forearms and both legs below the knee. For a young fencer, losing her limbs seemed like the end of all dreams. But for BBVO, it was only the beginning of an extraordinary new journey. Instead of giving in to adversity, she returned to training just 1 year after her treatment, using specially designed prosthetics. BB not only learned how to walk and manage daily life again, but also learned how to hold a fencing sword, using her prosthetic arms to continue pursuing her passion. She became a unique wheelchair fencer who competes without active movement of her natural limbs, controlling her body through skill and sheer willpower. Her perseverance paid off with remarkable achievements. She won the gold medal at the Rio 2016 Paralympic Games and successfully defended her title at Tokyo 2020. On the piste, BB is always seen with a radiant smile and an intense competitive spirit that inspires admiration worldwide. Beyond sports, she has become a motivational speaker, model, and a global symbol of confidence for young people. The deepest educational lesson from BBVO's life is the definition of wholeness. She teaches us that a person's value does not lie in what they have lost, but in how they use what remains to create new meaning. BB often says, "Life is beautiful, even while facing the harshest challenges." She proves that adversity is not a barrier, but an opportunity to build resilience and discover hidden strength within the human spirit. Her story reminds us that true failure only happens when we give up on ourselves. Through the image of a girl without arms and legs standing at the top of sporting glory, we learn to appreciate what we have and to courageously pursue our dreams despite any physical limitations or social prejudices. Beatrice Vio is not only a champion in sport, but also a champion in life, spreading optimism to millions and encouraging them to live a vibrant and meaningful life. Can a congenital medical condition that causes visible physical differences and deep social isolation extinguish the creative flame of an artistic genius? To explore this question objectively, let us take a comprehensive look at the life of Bradford Cox, a singer, songwriter, and the talented frontman of the renowned indie rock band Deer Hunter. Born in 1982 in the state of Georgia, USA, Bradford was diagnosed early on with Marfan syndrome, a genetic condition affecting connective tissue. This condition not only caused his body to develop with an unusually tall and slender frame, along with persistent physical challenges, but also created an invisible barrier that pushed him into a cycle of self-consciousness under the curious gaze of his peers. However, his journey of growth completely overturned that pessimistic narrative. Instead of retreating into insecurity and isolation, Bradford used his sharp intellect and rich artistic soul to discover a universal key: music. The sound of his guitar and his experimental melodies became powerful tools that allowed him to break free from harsh physical limitations and express deeply buried emotions. Through Deer Hunter and his solo project Atlas Sound, Bradford transformed pain, difference, and personal struggles into critically acclaimed works of art, praised internationally through albums like Microcastle and Halcyon Digest. With his honesty, authenticity, and mesmerizing stage presence, he proudly turned his physical differences into a unique artistic signature that cannot be replicated. Bradford Cox has completely defied the limits imposed by fate, proving that physical adversity can never suppress the desire to live freely. On the contrary, when guided by courage and passion, those very barriers can evolve into a radiant musical legacy, one that inspires and deeply moves millions of art lovers around the world. Isabel Wheel is a young girl from England whose story carries a deeply inspiring message of resilience and extraordinary adaptability in the face of life-changing events. At the age of 7, she was suddenly struck by bacterial meningitis, a severe infection that caused critical organ failure and put her life in grave danger. In order to save her life, medical experts had to perform emergency surgery, resulting in Isabel losing parts of all 4 limbs. Experiencing such a drastic physical transformation at such a young age might have seemed enough to shatter any childhood dreams. But Isabel chose to face it with remarkable strength and an unbreakable spirit. With the support of prosthetic devices combined with consistent rehabilitation training, she not only learned to walk again, but also pushed beyond her limits by discovering trampoline gymnastics. Through relentless effort, Isabel went on to win a national youth sports championship, an achievement that stands as a powerful testament to her ability to overcome any barrier. Beyond the field of sports, she has also become a radiant content creator on online platforms, where she confidently shares her passion for makeup, her skills in driving a specially adapted car, and spreads positive messages. Isabel Wheel's story is a brilliant journey of determination, strongly affirming that biological differences can never limit a person's potential for growth or their desire to live a full and meaningful life. What do you think helped Isabel Wheel break through all limits to live such a vibrant and inspiring life? Leave a comment, and don't forget to follow the channel to help spread more positive stories like this. Chirag Krishnakumar Panpaliya, a young man from Maharashtra, India, has amazed the world with the nickname Rubber Boy or No Bones Man due to his extraordinary flexibility. He discovered his special ability at the age of 7 through yoga, and since then has spent over a decade training with strict discipline. Chirag has transformed his body into a living marvel, able to rotate his shoulders with ease, turn his neck 180 degrees, and perform unbelievable contortion movements. As a result, he was honored in the unique world records during his teenage years and continues to aim for a Guinness World Record achievement. Beyond showcasing his extreme, boundary-breaking abilities, Chirag has transformed his natural talent into a meaningful mission for the community. He founded the platform Yog 24/7, which blends ancient yoga wisdom with modern mindfulness practices to spread awareness about both physical and mental well-being. Chirag Krishnakumar Panpaliya's extraordinary journey of rise and transformation stands as a powerful and inspiring testament, proudly proving that unwavering persistence and iron discipline can allow a person to break through all limits and create truly remarkable achievements. Do you believe that hidden within what seems like an ordinary human form can be a silent yet extremely intense struggle for survival against the limits of nature's temperature? This is the resilient life journey of Samara Rose Ingrafia, a girl from Michigan, United States. From the age of 9, Samara's life has been marked by an extremely rare medical challenge after being diagnosed with both erythromelalgia and Raynaud's disease. Raynaud's disease causes blood vessels to overconstrict in cold temperatures, leading to numbness and restricted blood circulation. At the same time, erythromelalgia triggers an excessive compensatory vasodilation when exposed to normal ambient temperatures, sending large amounts of blood rushing to the nerve endings. The combination of these two conditions creates extremely complex physiological reactions, causing the nervous and vascular systems to constantly send conflicting signals, resulting in severe burning pain and intense discomfort on the skin's surface, as if being exposed to extreme heat. To maintain a stable physical condition, Samara must live in a strictly controlled environment set precisely at 17 degrees Celsius. Even the slightest fluctuation can trigger a severe chain reaction in her body. This immense medical barrier forced her to leave traditional schooling and switch to homeschooling. Her family's search for treatment was also a long and exhausting journey, as they consulted more than 100 medical specialists. Despite continuously facing severe physical challenges, Samara and her family never gave up hope, constantly seeking advanced treatments such as stem cell therapy. Her persistent journey stands as a profound testament to extraordinary endurance, proudly affirming that the will to live can continue to shine even in the most difficult circumstances. Have you ever imagined a 21-year-old woman peacefully sleeping in a giant crib, using a pacifier, and wearing baby onesies every day? This is not some impulsive joke, but the shocking real-life routine of Jess, a young woman living in Florida, USA with her boyfriend, David. Behind these seemingly unusual habits lies a very specific form of psychological therapy known as age regression, aimed at soothing severe childhood trauma. Struggling with psychological darkness and the overwhelming pressure of adulthood, Jess chose to return to a toddler-like state in order to seek a sense of absolute safety. In her miniature world surrounded by teddy bears and toys, she is free to live without worries, temporarily setting aside all the harsh burdens of the adult world. Accompanying Jess in this lifestyle is her boyfriend David, who voluntarily takes on the role of a caring guardian, always present to look after her, comfort her, and provide the strongest sense of support. Publicly sharing this unusual lifestyle on their personal YouTube channel has caused the couple to face a great deal of curiosity and harsh judgment from the public. However, ignoring the waves of criticism, Jess continues to step into the light with determination, confidently sharing authentic footage to challenge society's doubts. Jess's courageous journey is not only an extraordinary attempt at healing deep emotional wounds, but also a powerful statement encouraging every individual to bravely pursue peace and happiness in their own unique way. Ulrich is a boy from Cameroon, Africa, who has gone through an extraordinary journey from despair to a new life filled with light. From birth, he suffered from a rare quadriceps contracture syndrome, in which the muscles in his legs did not grow at the same rate as his bones. As a result, his knee joints became dislocated and both of his legs were completely bent backward. This condition not only caused him persistent physical pain, but also turned his childhood into a series of days filled with teasing and sympathetic stares from those around him. Despite being born into poverty and having been refused treatment by local doctors due to the complexity of his condition, Ulrich never gave in to fate. He made his own crutches from strong tree branches in the forest to help himself walk, and even learned to climb trees skillfully to help his family harvest fruit. It once seemed as though his future would always be tied to those crude wooden crutches. But a new light of hope emerged when the hospital ship Africa Mercy arrived at the port. Medical specialists took on his case and performed a series of complex surgeries completely free of charge. After months of intensive rehabilitation, a true miracle unfolded when Ulrich was able to stand upright on his own feet for the very first time. Now, standing tall and confident, Ulrich is looking toward the future with hope and determination, ready to pursue his dream of going to school. The stories you've seen today remind us that everyone faces challenges in different ways. What truly defines a person isn't their appearance or circumstances, but the courage to keep moving forward despite the obstacles. We hope today's video gave you a fresh perspective and a little extra inspiration. If one of these stories stood out to you, let us know in the comments below. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and turn on notifications so you never miss our upcoming videos. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next one. Millions of people around the world are captivated by extraordinary lives shaped by physical differences, where every scar, disability, or unconventional life choice carries a difficult story of survival. This is the world of courageous individuals who rise from the ruins of fate, from warriors battling serious illnesses to people determined to redefine beauty through the strength of what makes them unique. Behind these controversial appearances lies a vast inner world of emotion, hidden pain, and a powerful desire to be understood and respected. The hidden strength within the 15 extraordinary lives featured today lies not only in their ability to endure adversity, but also in the way they transformed differences that once seemed like the end of everything into an endless source of inspiration for humanity. Every story we share offers a valuable lesson about compassion, kindness, and the inner power of healing that everyone deserves to understand. Hit like, subscribe to the channel, and turn on notifications as we uncover the untold stories behind these truly unique lives. Share this video, leave your thoughts in the comments, and join us as we continue discovering and celebrating the most meaningful pieces of life's extraordinary journey. Nancy Morel is a British content creator and social media personality known for her inspiring journey of self-love while living with a rare skin condition. Beginning at the age of 13, she experienced severe swelling and developed red marks resembling serious bruises across her face and body. These symptoms not only caused intense physical pain, but also created significant emotional challenges as she faced insensitive comments from those around her. Despite spending years visiting major hospitals and trying numerous treatments, doctors were still unable to provide a completely definitive diagnosis. Doctors initially suspected that she had urticarial vasculitis, a rare condition that causes inflammation and swelling in the blood vessels. After years of exhausting and unsuccessful attempts to find an effective treatment, Nancy decided, shortly before turning 16, to stop pursuing further medical interventions and learn to accept and live with her condition. Rather than continuing to hide the redness and swelling beneath heavy layers of makeup, she began sharing honest, unfiltered images of her natural face on social media. Her openness and courage attracted millions of followers, creating a supportive community that celebrates the value of unique beauty. Despite skepticism and criticism online, Nancy has remained committed to using her influence to help young people struggling with body image and appearance-related insecurities. Nancy Morel's journey is a powerful example of transforming perceived imperfections into strength and encouraging others to embrace themselves with confidence and self-love. At just 12 years old, Yumi Balarda from Palawan began facing an extraordinary medical challenge when her breast tissue developed rapidly due to a rare condition known as gigantomastia. The sudden physical changes placed significant strain on her young body, contributing to persistent back discomfort, difficulty maintaining an upright posture, and challenges in her daily life. The unwanted attention and hurtful comments from others also affected her education and emotional well-being, eventually making it difficult for her to continue attending school. Despite limited financial resources, Yumi's family remained determined to seek professional medical support. Their journey reflects courage, devotion, and hope as they explored the possibility of breast reduction surgery, a procedure that could ease her physical burden, improve her mobility, and help her regain the comfort and confidence every child deserves. Although Julia Gwyneth Austin, born in 2004, is fully Filipino and has no mixed heritage, she has astonished everyone around her with two completely different eye colors that resemble a masterpiece of nature. A rare congenital condition known as heterochromia iridum gave Julia her extraordinary eyes, with one appearing vivid blue and the other a captivating brown. This unique feature immediately draws attention, especially because it is so uncommon among people of Southeast Asian descent. As a child, her difference once made her feel deeply insecure because she was teased by classmates. But everything changed when photographs of her remarkable eyes began gaining widespread attention online. Julia's sudden rise to fame led to an invitation to appear on the popular television program Kapuso Mo, Jessica Soho, and opened the door to numerous opportunities in modeling and brand endorsements. In 2019, she was crowned Linay Sang Minuluan in a local beauty pageant. Despite achieving remarkable success in the entertainment industry at a young age, Julia remained determined to continue her education, with her greatest dream being to become a doctor. However, the darker side of fame also exposed the young woman to intense pressure and unnecessary controversy caused by constant scrutiny from social media users. Rather than continuing to chase the spotlight of the entertainment industry, Julia chose to step away in search of peace. She is now completely withdrawn from social media and moved to Hong Kong, where she lives a simple, private, and fulfilling life with her family. Julia Austin's journey is a beautiful story about learning to embrace what makes us different, shining in our own unique way, and courageously letting go of invisible pressures in order to prioritize inner peace. A decision to dye her hair at home unexpectedly placed a 19-year-old student in Paris, France, in a medical emergency after her scalp and face developed a severe allergic reaction and became dramatically swollen within just a few hours. Doctors determined that her body had reacted strongly to PPD, a chemical commonly found in dark-colored hair dyes. Her condition worsened rapidly, placing pressure on her airway and causing serious breathing difficulties. She was rushed to the emergency room in critical condition, where doctors were able to provide immediate treatment. After overcoming the most difficult stage and making a stable recovery with specialized medical care, the young woman made the responsible decision to share her experience widely on social media. Her deeply educational story became a practical reminder of the importance of performing a patch test before fully using any new product. Her openness and courage not only raised awareness about safer consumer choices, but also spread a positive message about protecting one's own health and the well-being of those around us. Do you usually test a product on a small area of skin before using it? Share your thoughts in the comments, hit like, and subscribe to help spread safer consumer habits. Elizabeth is a 66-year-old woman who endured an extremely challenging life while living for many years with more than 100 tumors on her scalp. These growths, known as cylindromas, caused not only persistent physical pain, but also significant emotional distress, gradually taking away her confidence in everyday life. Although she had grown accustomed to the suffering, she still carried a powerful sense of hope when she sought help from Dr. Lee. believing that a more comfortable future might still be possible. What initially appeared to be a straightforward examination quickly developed into an exceptionally complex medical case when the doctor realized that Elizabeth's condition was among the most severe she had ever encountered. Treating such a large number of tumors within the limited area of the scalp required exceptional precision, extreme caution, and a highly patient treatment plan. Although Elizabeth faced a long and demanding medical process, her courage in confronting the condition became a powerful source of inspiration for others. Her journey went far beyond simply seeking medical treatment. It became a testament to her determination to heal from years of suffering, regain a sense of peace, and fully enjoy the later years of her life. Charlie Rousseau is a French-Canadian actress, radio host, social media content creator, and young entrepreneur who has inspired many people through her story of overcoming adversity. From the moment she was born, Charlie faced significant physical challenges. She was born with multiple limb differences, including the absence of elbows and knees, one arm with a single finger, and only a few toes, reportedly resulting from serious medical complications during her mother's pregnancy. Although Charlie was born with significant physical differences, she grew up surrounded by the unconditional love of her family, who raised her like any other child and encouraged her to take part in dance, singing, and acting classes. This strong family foundation helped shape her optimism, distinctive sense of humor, and remarkable confidence, teaching her never to let her body define her limitations. Rather than allowing insecurity to control her life, Charlie embraced her disability as a unique part of who she is, and used laughter and self-deprecating humor to challenge stereotypes and break down social barriers surrounding physical diversity. Driven by a deep passion for travel, Charlie became a true digital nomad, independently visiting and exploring more than 17 countries around the world and proving that no boundary can hold back a free spirit. Her presence on social media platforms such as TikTok, along with her acting roles on Canadian television, has attracted hundreds of thousands of followers and made her a powerful voice of representation for the disability community. Throughout her colorful career and life journey, Charlie Rousseau has remained firmly committed to encouraging young people to step courageously beyond their comfort zones, embrace self-love, and take pride in what makes them different. Charlie's story is a powerful reminder that true perfection does not come from having a flawless body, but from possessing a resilient heart, a positive mindset, and the determination to transform every obstacle into an opportunity to shine in one's own extraordinary way. Does Charlie Rousseau's story inspire you to step beyond your comfort zone, embrace what makes you different, and shine in your own unique way? Share your thoughts in the comments, hit like, and subscribe to the channel to help us spread more meaningful and inspiring stories. What began as a routine cosmetic decision at the age of 40 unexpectedly placed an Oregon neurologist in a serious medical crisis after an unknown substance later identified as industrial-grade silicone was injected into her face. The complications developed silently over several years before triggering severe reactions, causing deep damage beneath her eyes and significantly affecting the left side of her face because of improper technique. Faced with growing risks to both her health and appearance, the resilient physician realized that she needed to seek specialized medical treatment immediately to repair the damage. Rather than avoiding the reality of what had happened, she chose to confront it by seeking help from leading surgical specialists and undergoing a highly complex series of reconstructive treatments. Her recovery journey not only helped restore much of her original appearance, but also became a powerful source of inspiration, raising public awareness about the importance of safe cosmetic care and self-respect. By courageously sharing her personal experience, she spread a positive message and helped others become better informed and more cautious before making decisions that could affect their health. Sadie Ray Haywood was born on March 8, 2016 in North Carolina, and her life journey is an inspiring story of extraordinary resilience and boundless family love. From the moment she entered the world, Sadie faced severe challenges, including breathing difficulties that required her to spend 73 days fighting for her life in intensive care. During that time, she endured complex medical complications and underwent multiple surgical procedures to stabilize her health. Just when it seemed that the worst was finally behind them and Sadie was able to return home to the loving arms of her parents, Ashley and Jason Haywood, the family received news that would change their lives forever. At only 3 months old, Sadie was diagnosed with Sanfilippo syndrome type A, a rare inherited disorder that affects metabolism and the development of the nervous system and is often described as a form of childhood dementia. The condition prevents the body from producing enough of a vital enzyme needed to break down certain sugar molecules, causing affected children to gradually lose the basic skills they had previously learned as they grow older. Despite facing such a difficult medical diagnosis, Sadie demonstrated remarkable strength by showing exceptional cognitive development during the early years of her life. She was a cheerful, energetic, and highly intelligent little girl who learned to count and recite the alphabet at a very young age. She constantly brought joy to those around her with her radiant smile and her love of singing, playing with dolls, wearing pretty hats, and traveling with her family. Refusing to surrender to fate, Sadie's parents courageously launched a campaign called Saving Sadie Ray to raise public awareness and fund research into new treatments. Thanks to the family's tireless efforts, Sadie was accepted into a clinical trial at a children's hospital when she was 3 years old, where she received weekly enzyme replacement therapy. The treatment produced highly encouraging results, helping to slow the progression of the disease, protect nerve cells, and preserve her cognitive and motor abilities. Although Sadie's medical journey faced major setbacks when clinical trial programs were interrupted by circumstances beyond the family's control, the Haywoods never gave up hope. They continued working with medical organizations and searching tirelessly for new opportunities to protect their daughter's future. To this day, Sadie continues moving forward with remarkable courage, becoming a symbol of optimism and resilience. Her story has reached far beyond the borders of the United States, attracting hundreds of thousands of followers on social media. It has not only awakened public awareness of the urgent need to invest in research for rare diseases, but also delivered a priceless message about the extraordinary power of family love. Although the future still holds many unpredictable challenges, the unwavering support of the community and the sacred strength of a mother's love will ensure that Sadie Ray Haywood's journey remains a warm flame of hope. Her story reminds us that every day spent in good health, surrounded by unconditional love, and sustained by the courage to keep hoping, is one of life's greatest miracles. Does Sadie's story make you appreciate life even more? Share your thoughts below, hit like, and subscribe to help spread more inspiring stories. In addition, The Journey of Facing Adversity by 16-year-old Hagenimana Emmanuel is a moving story about the desire to live and deep empathy. Suffering from a cruel disease that caused his chin and jawbone to swell severely, disfiguring his face, he endured intense pain for a long time. Due to his family's extreme poverty, Emmanuel helplessly watched his condition worsen without any medical treatment. The immense physical and mental suffering once drove the young man into ultimate despair, breaking into tears at the grim boundaries of fate's trials. However, this deeply human and educational story also serves as a powerful call for community support to bring hope to those facing seemingly impossible circumstances. Rather than surrendering to the darkness of illness, Emmanuel's courage and endurance remind us of the importance of compassion and timely access to medical care. His journey offers profound inspiration about overcoming adversity, encouraging people to live more positively, appreciate the value of life, and never give up believing in a brighter and better tomorrow. Continuing these stories of remarkable resilience, the journey of a young boy named Daniel offers a profound lesson about compassion and rising above cruel judgment. Born with a serious condition that caused significant physical differences, he repeatedly faced discrimination, rejection, and hurtful comments from those around him. The public's lack of understanding left deep emotional wounds, causing Daniel to live in fear, withdraw into himself, and avoid contact with the outside world. Yet rather than responding with anger or resentment, his quiet endurance serves as a powerful educational reminder of the importance of respecting human differences within society. Even in the darkness of physical and emotional pain, Daniel's extraordinary determination shines more brightly than ever. He continues to hold on to a powerful dream of becoming successful and making a meaningful impact on the world. His resilience offers an uplifting and deeply inspiring message, proving that no physical difference can extinguish a person's desire to contribute and achieve something greater. Daniel's journey encourages us to live with greater optimism and courage, take control of our own destinies, and spread compassion and positive energy throughout the community. Hannah is a young girl living with a rare syndrome, accompanied by many complex health challenges that affect both her physical condition and development. She experiences a heart defect, cleft palate, moderate hearing loss, elbow joint stiffness, and difficulties with learning and communication. Although she is much smaller than children her age, Hannah amazes people with her remarkable energy and determination. Her family sees her as a truly special child, whose inner strength is far greater than her tiny appearance might suggest. Because of her limited communication abilities and sensory processing difficulties, Hannah requires a great deal of support in daily life. Yet what makes her family most proud is that she never stops trying to explore the world in her own way. Hannah loves movement, seeks out sensory experiences, and expresses her emotions through adorable actions, even though she cannot communicate like many other children. Her innocence and determination have become a powerful source of inspiration for many people who learn about her journey. During the early years of her life, Hannah faced numerous difficult medical challenges. At first, she had to be fed through a tube because she lacked a natural gag reflex. She later underwent surgery to repair a cleft lip and palate in 2010. Although she experienced serious complications after the operation and was once placed in a life-threatening situation, Hannah courageously pulled through with the dedicated care of her family and medical team. Her journey has not only helped raise awareness of rare syndromes, but also reminded people of the extraordinary power of love and hope. Felicity Cadillac Rossi is a woman who attracted international media attention through her highly unusual life story and her deep emotional connection with dolls. A major turning point in Felicity's life began when she was 13 years old and received a horror-themed doll from her late father, which she named Kelly. After her father passed away, Kelly became an important source of emotional comfort, helping Felicity cope with grief and endure difficult periods throughout her adult life. This bond gradually grew beyond the boundaries of an ordinary toy and developed into a deeply meaningful form of attachment connected to objectum sexuality, in which a person forms emotional bonds with inanimate objects. On September 15, 2018, Felicity held a lifelong commitment ceremony with Kelly in front of family and friends, while officially adding the surname Rossi to her own name. Following the ceremony, she continued expanding this unconventional family by caring for several other dolls and building a peaceful life on her own terms. Felicity Cadillac Rossi's journey has sparked wide-ranging discussions on social media about the many ways people seek comfort, love, and meaning in life. Although she has faced considerable public criticism, she has remained determined to defend her personal happiness, promoting a message of respect for individual differences and the freedom to choose one's own way of life, as long as it causes no harm to others. Krzysztof Wegzin, an 18-year-old from Poland, has shown extraordinary resilience while living with a congenital benign tumor that caused his tongue to grow excessively large. This medical condition has created countless difficulties with speaking, eating, and breathing in everyday life. Although treatment was postponed during childhood because of the medical risks, Krzysztof never gave up hope of receiving the care he needed. He is now appealing for community support to help him travel to Germany for surgery. Despite every hardship, the young man continues to maintain an optimistic spirit and holds on to simple dreams, completing his education, learning to drive, and becoming a talented chef in the future. Luciane Anselmo de Faria, a 30-year-old woman from Peruíbe, Brazil, has endured a deeply challenging life after being born with hemifacial hypoplasia, a condition characterized by significant facial asymmetry. This condition not only limited her educational and employment opportunities, but also made her a target of discrimination for many years, even within her own family. A turning point came when Luciane unexpectedly met dentist Alessandro Silva. Moved by her circumstances, Dr. Silva worked with specialist Marcelo Quintella to gather professional resources and launch a fundraising campaign through the Religar Institute. The support of the community gave Luciane the opportunity to undergo an 11-hour facial reconstruction surgery in April. After wearing a specialized orthodontic device for more than a year, she was finally able to begin a new chapter in her life. Although her journey through functional rehabilitation, speech therapy, and physical therapy is still ongoing, Luciane continues to maintain an optimistic spirit. Her story is a powerful testament to compassion, the kindness of medical professionals, and the hope of a brighter future after years of overcoming social prejudice. Subhash Chand, from Uttar Pradesh, India, lives with a rare genetic condition called neurofibromatosis, which has caused severe tumor growth on his face and significantly changed his appearance over time. Despite facing daily challenges and negative reactions from others because of his appearance, he has remained optimistic and continues to move forward with remarkable strength and determination. Supported by the love of his family, especially his grandchildren, Subhash Chand has become a symbol of resilience, proving that a person's true worth is not defined by appearance, but by the courage to overcome adversity. In just one word, how would you describe Subhash Chand? Leave your answer in the comments below, and don't forget to like and subscribe so you never miss more inspiring stories like this one. Grace Key, a determined 20-year-old from Calhoun, Georgia, has proven that Down syndrome does not define her limitations, but instead serves as a foundation for her extraordinary creative energy. From the simple drawings and handwritten words she created as a child, Grace transformed her passion into a distinctive fashion brand. Her colorful designs carry powerful messages such as "Be the light," spreading optimism and inspiring the community to recognize the strength that comes from within. In addition to being a designer, Grace has confidently stepped into the modeling world, proving that being different is a unique personal signature worthy of pride. Her journey of overcoming adversity is not only engaging and deeply educational, but also a powerful symbol of determination and resilience. Grace has shared a priceless message with the world. With a dream and unwavering perseverance, anyone can turn the impossible into reality and build a full, meaningful life. Shingo Kunieda. The legendary Japanese wheelchair tennis player is regarded as one of the greatest athletes in the history of the sport. Born in 1984 in Tokyo, his life took a dramatic turn at the age of 9 when he was diagnosed with a spinal condition, requiring him to use a wheelchair. Rather than succumbing to adversity, Kunieda discovered hope through wheelchair tennis at age 11, launching a remarkable athletic journey filled with glory and unprecedented records. Throughout his illustrious career spanning more than 2 decades, Shingo Kunieda has redefined the meaning of dominance in sports. He boasts an extraordinary collection of titles, including 28 Grand Slam singles championships and 22 doubles titles, along with 4 prestigious Paralympic gold medals. His play style is admired for the perfect blend of refined technique, sharp strategy, and relentless fighting spirit. Beyond being a champion on the court, Kunieda is a symbol of perseverance, having helped wheelchair tennis gain global recognition and popularity. Since officially retiring in 2023, Shingo Kunieda has left an invaluable legacy in both sport and inspiration. Not only was he the world's #1 wheelchair tennis player for many years, but he also became an enduring source of motivation for millions of people with disabilities worldwide, proving that dedication and self-respect can overcome any physical barrier. In recognition of his immense contributions to Japanese sports, he was awarded the National Honor Medal. Shingo Kunieda's story remains a powerful reminder that anyone can reach the pinnacle of success if they hold fast to their belief and give their all. Alex has gone through a deeply determined journey to regain her confident smile from a very young age. At just 23 years old, she had to adjust to wearing a full set of dentures. Since childhood, she had lived with a genetic condition that made her teeth weak and prone to breaking, so dental visits became a familiar part of her life. At the age of 18, she underwent 22 root canal treatments in the hope of preserving her natural smile. However, only a short time later, the condition of her teeth continued to worsen, forcing Alex to make a difficult decision in order to protect her long-term health. Although she initially could not avoid feeling insecure when facing such a major change in her 20s, the moment she saw her new appearance helped lift her spirit in a powerful way. Now, she has decided to openly share her personal story on social media with the goal of educating others and normalizing dental care. From her daily eating habits to the support of her husband, she happily answers questions in order to encourage the community. Alex's journey sends a meaningful message. Your appearance does not determine your worth as a person. Our journey through these 15 extraordinary lives comes to an end, leaving behind a powerful reminder of human courage in the face of adversity. Whether they carry scars, live with physical differences, or follow unconventional paths, each person proves that true beauty and inner worth can never be limited by appearance or social judgment. Thank you for courageously staying with us until the final moments of this video. If the stories of these remarkable individuals touched your heart, hit like, share this video to spread its positive message, and subscribe to the channel now so you won't miss the next surprising journeys of people who continue to break through life's limits. This vast world is filled with wonders that stretch far beyond our imagination, where every person is born as a truly unique individual. Some people live with extraordinary appearances, remarkable abilities, or rare medical conditions so unusual that they seem as though they belong in the pages of a science fiction story. From eyes with two mesmerizing colors and massive tumors that completely transform a person's life, to mysterious abilities that appear to challenge the laws of physics. Each story stands as a fascinating testament to the power of nature and the incredible resilience of the human spirit. Are you ready to join us on a journey to discover 20 extraordinary lives, where being different is not a barrier, but the brightest highlight that helps them shine in this world? Their stories not only bring amazement and curiosity, but also carry deeply human lessons about courage, resilience, and the boundless love of the community. Do not miss any moving moment in today's video. Hit like, subscribe to the channel, and turn on the notification bell right now so you will not miss the next powerful and inspiring journeys with us. Mehmet and Kerem Selman are two brothers from Turkey who became known around the world because of their rare heterochromia, a condition that gives each of them one blue eye and one dark brown eye, born into an ordinary family. Their unusual appearance initially made their parents worry about their vision, but doctors confirmed that both boys' eyes were completely healthy from unknown children. Mehmet and Kerem quickly became a media sensation, attracting photographers with their truly one-of-a-kind beauty. Beyond their fleeting fame, the journey of the two brothers carries a profound message about celebrating the unique beauty of every individual. Instead of feeling self-conscious, they embrace their gift from nature with innocence and pride, inspiring the community with a positive outlook on life. The Selman family has always worked to protect their children from public pressure, ensuring that Mehmet and Karim enjoy a peaceful childhood and attend school like any other kids. Their lives stand as a powerful testament that true distinction lies in what makes us different, allowing people to shine brilliantly. The decision to surgically remove the congenital excess tissue around Manikandan's nose opened a bright new chapter in his life in Kerala. After facing appearance-related challenges and teasing from other children because of his encephalocele condition, he and his family never gave up hope, continuing to stand strong with the help of modern medicine. Now, with a new appearance and renewed confidence. Manikandan's educational and inspiring story has deeply moved the community, showing the power of love, resilience, and the will to overcome adversity in order to rediscover the joy of childhood. A special congenital tissue structure that developed from birth created a major facial challenge for young Daima Mangrio in Pakistan. Due to the effects of encephalocele, a portion of neural tissue did not form in its proper position and instead protruded outward, creating a small stone-like mass on her nose. This changed her natural appearance and required long-term, patient medical care, instead of choosing a closed-off life or surrendering to a difficult fate. Daima and her family faced the challenge together with admirable optimism. Her humane and educational story offers a valuable lesson about courage, inspiring the community with a powerful message of adaptation, resilience, and the desire to build an independent, happy life despite every obstacle. Mr. Dennis, 67 from Wyandotte, Michigan, in the United States, is a man who endured a challenging 20-year journey before finally rediscovering the joy of living fully. For 2 decades, he had to live with cysts growing across his head, including one at the back of his neck that developed to an extremely large size. The presence of this mass severely affected Dennis's daily life. He had to put aside his passion for riding large motorcycles because he could not fit into any helmet. And even lying down to sleep each night became extremely painful. Despite these difficulties, his fear of hospitals and doctors caused him to delay seeking medical care for many years. This left his wife, Donna, constantly worried about her husband's health. The turning point came when Dennis finally decided to overcome his fear and visit Dr. Sandra Lee at her clinic. After examining him in person, Dr. Lee was truly surprised and described it as one of the largest scalp cysts she had ever treated. Following a precise and safe, specialized procedure to remove the cysts, Dennis's appearance and scalp health recovered remarkably well. Now, he no longer has to endure pain while sleeping and can confidently wear a helmet again, allowing him to return to his passion for riding. While many young people today freely express their personalities on TikTok, a little girl named Leslie from Pangasinan carries a sense of hesitation. Due to the effects of a rare condition, one of her arms became abnormally swollen and weighed up to 7 kilograms, creating many challenges in her daily life. Leslie's journey has been marked by her efforts to overcome the barriers of appearance and search for understanding, although she faced many obstacles and initial shyness. She has received care and support from her family and community as she moves toward a more positive future. Her story is a powerful reminder of resilience, rising above adversity, and finding confidence and hope in the better days ahead. Roger, 60, a former steelworker from San Antonio, Texas, in the United States, went through an arduous 11-year journey to regain his confidence and return to a normal life. The ordeal began with a small bump, but over time it developed into severe rhinophyma, a condition that caused 2 large growths to form on his face. This severely affected his respiratory system, making it difficult for him to breathe and forcing him to endure many challenges in his daily routine. Because of his unusual appearance, he also had to face uncomfortable stares from people around him and was forced to step away from work. Hope began to emerge when Roger's story was shared on Dr. Sandra Lee's medical program. Although dermatology specialists initially believed the surgery carried significant risks, he was fortunate to receive support from Dr. Ryan Osborne and Dr. Jason Hamilton. The 2 doctors agreed to perform the procedure free of charge through a charitable foundation. The surgery was a remarkable success, not only helping restore his ability to breathe, but also bringing a complete transformation to his life, allowing Roger to confidently reintegrate into the community. Wazir Ahmad is a young boy from Pakistan with a deeply moving journey of overcoming medical adversity. From a very young age, he had to face an abnormal tumor growing on his face, which eventually became larger than a tennis ball and severely affected his vision as well as his ability to eat every day. Despite these difficult circumstances, his family persistently sought help from medical specialists and was fortunate to receive the support needed for a successful surgery to remove the tumor. Wazir's story drew major global public attention in 2017, becoming a symbol of resilient willpower and the warmth of human compassion. Miroslav Magola only needs to focus his mind to make metal pans, ceramic plates, and even heavy objects stick firmly to his body, as if his body possesses an invisible magnetic force. This strange phenomenon is said to come from a special form of bioenergy, allowing him to use his mind to create a holding force without any adhesive. Many people were skeptical at first and tried to prove that it was a hoax, but Magola has always been willing to face testing challenges in order to demonstrate his ability. He himself sees this power as a natural gift, one that continues to motivate him to explore the unsolved mysteries of the human brain. Many international television programs have documented him moving objects through space, leaving scientists astonished and turning his journey into a powerful source of inspiration about the limitless potential of human beings. Instead of using this ability for personal gain, Magola actively takes part in educational talks to encourage younger generations to explore and study science seriously. His life carries a profound lesson about appreciating what makes people different and transforming those differences into motivation to expand the boundaries of human knowledge. Do you think Magola's ability is a special gift, or is it still an unsolved scientific mystery? Leave a comment below. Hit like and subscribe to the channel as we continue exploring strange and inspiring stories. Maya Hawkswell was born with microphthalmia, a rare condition in which one eye does not fully develop. Her childhood was marked by long periods in the hospital and dozens of painful surgeries to shape her eye socket. Yet the physical pain was not as frightening as the cruel teasing she faced from other children because of her different appearance. There were moments when Maya wanted to withdraw from the world, but her resilience helped her stay strong and step out of the shadow of insecurity. The major turning point in Maya Hawkswell's life came when she received a bionic eye thanks to the support and generosity of the community. It was not only a change in appearance, but also an emotional gift that helped Maya feel more balanced, more confident, and less hesitant under the gaze of others. After a long time facing teasing and uncomfortable curiosity, Maya gradually learned to see herself with pride instead of insecurity. She began sharing her story as a small but powerful warrior, proving that true beauty does not lie in outward perfection, but in courage, kindness, and the way a person continues to smile after being hurt. Maya Hawkswell's journey is a touching testament to the power of kindness and understanding. The compassion of strangers gave her the chance to step out of fear, while also turning the painful experience of being bullied into motivation to spread a positive message about being different. Maya shows that everyone has their own kind of beauty, even if their journey looks unlike anyone else's. Her eyes may not see light in the usual way, but her story is lighting the way for many people with a powerful lesson: never let anyone take away your smile, your self-respect, or the true value within you. Fu Wengui, a young man from China, became known for a rare congenital condition that caused his neck to be unusually long due to 3 extra vertebrae. This condition made daily activities and movement difficult for him. Yet with extraordinary resilience, Fu Wengui faced these challenges with an optimistic spirit. After many years, he underwent complex surgeries to adjust his bone structure, gradually helping his life return to normal. Rensin Korlu Bud, also known by her nickname Ren, is a Mongolian woman who has made a strong impression on international audiences thanks to her record-breaking long legs. Born into a family known for exceptional height in Mongolia, Ren realized from an early age that she was different when her legs grew far longer than those of her peers, with legs measuring around 134 centimeters. Her overall height is remarkable, making her one of the tallest women in the world today. However, instead of feeling insecure or trying to make herself smaller in order to blend in with the crowd, Ren chose to embrace her uniqueness with confidence and pride. She decided to move to the United States, where she began sharing images of her daily life and personal fashion style across social media platforms. Photos that highlighted her incredibly long legs and vibrant figure quickly attracted tens of thousands of followers, helping her become a positive symbol of physical diversity. Her exceptional height became a powerful source of inspiration for Ren to pursue a professional modeling career. She has frequently appeared in advertising campaigns and media projects that celebrate natural, unedited beauty. The message Ren hopes to share through everything she does is that each person should learn to love every feature of their body, even the ones that make them stand out the most. She has proven that height is not a burden, but a special gift that helps her shine with greater confidence in this colorful world. Today, Ren is not only a model, but also a powerful representative of freedom and strong self-respect. Her life is a clear example of rising above traditional beauty standards to affirm her own identity. Renson Corlew Budd's radiant presence has helped many young people feel more confident in their appearance, while proving that true beauty shines brightest when we dare to be ourselves. Liu Thao Lin, a man from Malaysia, gained global fame as the Magnet Man due to his remarkable ability to make metal objects stick to his stomach. While astonishing, scientific research confirms that he does not possess actual magnetism. This talent arises from the high friction of his skin and the unique properties of his sweat, creating a suction effect that holds objects in place. He has leveraged this unusual skill for performances, charity fundraising, and sparking scientific curiosity. His life serves as a fascinating testament to the surprising capabilities of the human body. Janine Reed, a 51-year-old woman from New Jersey, USA, has a highly unique personal style and a story rooted in confidence and self-expression. She grew up in a family with strict rules, where she was not allowed to wear makeup, paint her nails, or dye her hair in bright colors. Because of this, when she reached adulthood and finally had the freedom to express herself, she decided to start growing her fingernails as a way to reveal her one-of-a-kind personality. This special journey began in early 2007 and has continued ever since, helping her achieve an impressive set of nails measuring around 30 centimeters long. Since 2019, Janine has created her own signature style by decorating her nails with colorful buttons. This unusual look often draws curious stares and judgment from people around her, but she chooses to embrace it with optimism because it helps her stand out. Janine is now an active member of Long Nail Goddesses, a global community of women who share the same passion for growing artistic long nails. If Janine's story made you see that being different can also become a form of art, hit like, subscribe to the channel, and leave a comment below. Would you be brave enough to express your unique personality the way she does? Anastasia Pokreshchuk, a well-known social media personality from Ukraine, has attracted the attention of millions of people with her extremely bold and distinctive appearance. Her journey of self-transformation began with a desire to redefine beauty according to her own perspective, rather than following traditional standards. From a woman with an ordinary look, Anastasia decided to undergo a series of cosmetic procedures, most notably interventions to make her cheekbones appear fuller and more unusual compared to conventional beauty norms. Images of her physical transformation, once shared across digital platforms, sparked intense and divided discussions, while some members of the public expressed surprise. Anastasia herself has always insisted that these changes have given her real confidence and happiness. For her. Each cosmetic procedure is not simply about changing her appearance, but about feeling more satisfied with the reflection she sees in the mirror and expressing a strong personality that refuses to be limited by society's beauty standards. In everyday life, Anastasia continues her work as an influencer, sharing her lifestyle, personal views, and self-care journey. She does not focus only on appearance, but also uses her influence to encourage people to live authentically, despite judgment from the crowd. Her firm commitment to her own choices has helped Anastasia build a loyal community of followers who support her right to freely decide how she wants to look. Overall, Anastasia Pakrestchuk's journey is a reflection of personal freedom in the digital age. Although her style may be controversial and may not match everyone's taste, she has successfully established a distinct identity of her own. Anastasia's story reminds us that every individual has the right to choose their own path toward happiness and confidence, as long as those decisions come from self-understanding and bring them a sense of peace in a world filled with strict standards. Mark Davidson Hasildo is a man from the Philippines who became known for his extraordinary resilience while living with an extremely rare congenital condition called macrodactyly. This condition caused the tissues, bones, and blood vessels in his hand to develop abnormally, making his hand grow many times larger than that of an average person. From the moment he was born, the striking difference in his hands marked the beginning of a challenging life journey for Mark, as he had to learn how to adapt to a body unlike anyone else's. Growing up, Mark faced teasing and curious stares from the people around him, but he never allowed those obstacles to break his spirit. Instead of feeling insecure or withdrawing from the world, he chose to face life with an incredibly optimistic and proactive attitude. He trained himself to handle everyday tasks and even learned skills that require precision, such as carpentry and construction work, proving that physical limitations cannot stop a person's ability to work and contribute. Mark later built a family in Manila, raising his daughter with his wife and becoming a strong provider who cares for his loved ones with his unique hands. Today, he hopes to become an inspirational speaker, spreading a message of resilience, self-respect, and the courage to keep moving forward despite life's challenges. Luis Padron, a man from Argentina, became a name that drew international attention because of his bold journey to transform his appearance and pursue his dream of becoming a fantasy-like figure. Similar to creatures from fairy tales, from a young age, Luis felt different and struggled to fit in with the people around him, often facing teasing because of his unusual interests. This pushed him to seek comfort in mystical worlds, where beings such as elves and angels existed, gradually shaping his belief that he truly belonged to that kind of world. Luis's journey of self-transformation began in earnest when he entered adulthood, driven by a desire to alter his physical features so he could resemble a mythical creature with white hair. unusually colored eyes, and delicate facial features. He underwent dozens of complex cosmetic procedures, from reshaping his jawbone and changing the appearance of his eyes to skin-lightening treatments and iris pigmentation changes. The process cost an enormous amount of money and required him to endure intense pain with remarkable persistence. Each step of his transformation was not only a medical challenge, but also a reflection of his determination to pursue his own unique definition of beauty. Although Luis has received many mixed reactions from both the public and experts, he has always insisted that this is his way of expressing his personal identity and finding confidence within himself. He sees his body as a living work of art, a place where he can freely create and assert who he truly is without being restricted by society's conventional standards. For Luis, achieving his desired appearance is not simply about changing the way he looks, but about fulfilling a personal mission to live honestly as the image he had dreamed of since his teenage years. Today, Luis Padron continues to share his physical transformation journey on social media, where his distinctive appearance and highly personal lifestyle choices attract significant attention. His story also opens up an interesting conversation. How far should a person be allowed to shape their own identity? And is society truly ready to respect choices that exist outside familiar standards? Do you think Luis Padron's journey is a form of personal freedom, or is it a choice that goes too far? Leave your thoughts in the comments, hit like, and subscribe to the channel for more thought-provoking stories about people who dare to be different. Evan Hill, a boy from New Zealand, once drew international attention because of his deeply moving journey of overcoming adversity. He was born with a dental condition that left him with 2 unusually large front teeth, making it difficult for him to eat, speak, and fully close his mouth. This condition also caused Evan to face teasing from other children, which affected his emotional well-being during his childhood. Seeing Evan's family struggle to afford complex dental surgery, a national TV program shared his story. Immediately, donations poured in from around the world, funding his multi-year treatment. With support from medical experts and the community, Evan gained a new appearance and a confident smile. His journey has become a symbol of unity, compassion, and social understanding. Amazon Ashley, whose real name is Ashley Graham, is an American performer and model known around the world for her impressive height and powerful appearance. Standing over 2 meters tall, Ashley has turned her extraordinary physique into a symbol of strength and confidence in the entertainment industry. Born and raised in California, she did not see her physical difference as a barrier. Instead, she chose to celebrate it as a unique gift, establishing her own distinctive presence on fashion runways as well as in film and television. Ashley's career journey is not simply about using her physical appearance as an advantage, but also a testament to the courage to be different. She has made a strong impression through roles in films and music videos, where she portrayed characters with a powerful and commanding kind of beauty. Ashley's presence often challenges traditional standards of female beauty in modern society. Instead of making herself smaller to blend in with the crowd, she has inspired millions of people to practice self-love and affirm their personal worth through confidence in their own bodies. in everyday life. Ashley is also actively involved in community activities aimed at encouraging people with special circumstances or those who feel insecure about their appearance. She often shares positive messages on social media about living authentically, regardless of outside judgment. For her, confidence does not come from trying to change in order to fit certain standards, but from accepting and loving what nature has given her. Amazon Ashley's life is an inspiring story of determination. Although she has faced countless curious stares and harsh judgments, she has continued to walk confidently on her own path by embracing both her unique physical appearance and her positive spirit. Ashley has become a symbol of freedom and inner strength, proving that anyone can shine when they learn to unlock their inner power and take pride in their own identity. Lyubov Nikolayevna Morekhodova, affectionately known as the skating granny of Siberia, is an extraordinary symbol of health, optimism, and love for nature. Even in her 80s, she lives a free and independent life in a small, simple house on the shore of Lake Baikal in Siberia. Russia, one of the places with the harshest winters on Earth. Her journey with skates began when she was 7 years old, after her father handmade a pair of ice skates for her using old saw blades attached to wooden bases. Since then, skating has been more than just a hobby. It has become an essential means of survival and transportation for her through the freezing Siberian winters. Every day, she confidently glides across the vast frozen surface of the lake to look after her livestock, collect water, or travel to nearby areas. The story of an elderly woman still moving swiftly across the ice of Lake Baikal quickly captured the attention of international media, turning her into a powerful source of inspiration on social media. Despite the harsh weather and solitary lifestyle, Lyubov remains full of positive energy, with a radiant smile and a deep appreciation for the nature of her homeland. Her life journey is a vivid reminder that age is only a number when a person carries a resilient spirit and a free soul. What first seemed like ordinary fever symptoms suddenly turned into a medical storm sweeping through the tiny body of Kia Gott when she was less than 1 year old. The aggressive attack of meningitis C bacteria and a severe case of sepsis forced doctors to make heartbreaking decisions in order to save her life. The loss of her limbs, along with reduced vision and partial hearing loss, became an unbearably high price she had to pay in this fight for survival, faced with a future completely turned upside down. Kia and her family did not choose to collapse or sink into darkness and despair. Instead, they opened the door to an extraordinary journey of rebirth. Kia Gott's radiant smile and resilient eyes during her physical therapy sessions became a source of energy that touched the hearts of millions around the world. She learned to adapt to assistive devices with incredible courage, overcoming even the smallest daily obstacles to affirm her right to live happily. Her educational and inspiring story offers the community a profound lesson about appreciating health, the sacred power of a mother's love, and the will to keep rising no matter what. Physical disability cannot imprison a soul that longs for freedom, and Kia has proven that hope can light up even the darkest places. Kia's recovery journey continues to receive support from modern medicine and the collective helping hands of kind hearts everywhere. This deeply humane and inspiring story serves as the clearest proof that a person's true value lies in their inner strength and boundless resilience. Instead of letting the illness dictate her future like a victim of fate, she has transformed herself into a symbol of courage and an unyielding spirit. The life of Kia Gott will forever remain a warm flame, empowering anyone who is facing life's harshest trials. Kendra Gottsleben, an author, communications expert, and social activist from South Dakota, USA, stands as a shining symbol of optimism and relentless determination. From the moment she was born, her life faced a major medical challenge when she was diagnosed with mucopolysaccharidosis type 6 MPS6, an extremely rare genetic enzyme disorder that directly affects the development of bones, connective tissues, and internal organs. This unique health condition resulted in her small stature and required her to undergo a series of complex surgeries from a young age to maintain her physical stability. Despite a childhood filled with endless medical appointments and physical challenges, Kendra never allowed her circumstances to define her limits or dampen her ambitions. Instead of retreating into a secluded life, she faced the world with a radiant smile and an astonishingly positive energy, with steadfast support from her family and an iron will. Kendra successfully completed her university degree in communications, proving her exceptional academic ability and sharp, insightful thinking. With a deep understanding of the challenges faced by the disabled community, Kendra decided to transform her personal experiences into a powerful tool to shift societal perceptions. She embarked on a writing career, becoming the author of children's books rich in humanitarian values, skillfully weaving lessons on physical diversity and self-esteem into her stories. In addition, she serves as a strategic communications advisor at the South Dakota Center for Disabilities and frequently appears on major platforms as an inspirational speaker. She persistently connects with organizations and advocates for the creation of inclusive and equitable environments, where every individual is valued for their inner worth. Kendra Gottsleben's proud journey of breaking boundaries sends a powerful message. A positive attitude and courageous spirit can transform any adversity into a launch pad for building a remarkable life, creating meaningful contributions that benefit society as a whole. Are you ready to spread positive energy and courageously overcome adversity like Kendra Gottsleben hit like? Share your thoughts in the comments and subscribe to our channel to continue exploring more powerful and inspiring stories with us. Aiden Fraser, 18, is an extraordinary symbol of courage and pioneering spirit in his journey of facing the medical challenge known as neurofibromatosis type 1, or NF1. From the time he was only 15 months old, he had to undergo his first major surgery to treat a complex plexiform neurofibroma in his neck and spine, which had spread to his brainstem, back, lungs, and left arm. Over the next 17 years, Aiden bravely endured 20 major surgeries, including groundbreaking procedures at Montefiore Children's Hospital that helped him maintain his ability to walk along with 5 different rounds of chemotherapy. With an extraordinary will to live, Aiden did not choose to shut himself away. Instead, He began carefully documenting his treatment journey and sharing it with the world. He became a video blogger, a host on his personal YouTube channel, and a member of the board of directors of the Children's Tumor Foundation, or CTF, for his remarkable contributions to raising public awareness. Aiden Fraser was honored with the Strength and Honor Award at the Benefit event held in Detroit in December 2019, affirming his resilient spirit in the face of every challenge. Ben Moncaba, now 33 years old, is a talented performer and a symbol of positive energy, with a radiant smile almost always on his face. Born with Williams syndrome, a rare genetic condition that affects approximately 1 in 10,000 people, Ben has an incredibly distinctive personality. This syndrome makes him emotionally expressive, full of affection, and free from many of the usual social barriers. Since elementary school, his extraordinary friendliness earned him the affectionate nickname Mr. Mayor. Thanks to his habit of warmly greeting anyone who passed by and offering sincere compliments to those around him. Despite the ups and downs of his childhood, Ben soon found emotional support and a powerful passion in the performing arts. He explored many different roles, from singer and professional clown to drummer. Ben's artistic journey has been marked by many shining milestones. He was once honored with the opportunity to go on stage and sing with the legendary band The Beach Boys at a fair in Massachusetts, through effort and natural talent. He bravely pushed beyond perceived limitations to become a professional jazz drummer, earning the chance to share the stage with many well-known artists in the entertainment industry. Ben Moncaba's life story is a vivid reminder that true art has no boundaries, and that an open heart can bring people closer together. Victor Padilla is a 3-year-old boy from Rochester, New York, in the United States, whose life journey is filled with optimism and extraordinary resilience. From birth, Victor was diagnosed with Cloves syndrome, a complex congenital overgrowth condition involving fatty tissue and vascular malformations, and a rare disease recorded in only a few hundred cases worldwide. This condition caused the right side of his face to become severely swollen and led to the formation of overgrown masses. Despite facing major physical challenges from the earliest years of his life, Victor has always maintained a positive energy and a radiant smile. The boy's resilience is firmly supported by the boundless love of his parents, Jennifer and Jerry Padilla, instead of keeping him in a sheltered environment. The family decided to let Victor attend preschool so he could interact with children his own age. There, he made remarkable progress, bringing great joy and happiness to his family. Victor Padilla's life story carries a warm message of courage, proving that an optimistic spirit can bring light and strength to overcome every barrier of fate. Today's journey of breaking limits and affirming identity through the lives of these 20 extraordinary individuals has come to an end, leaving us with a deep reflection on the true value of life. Thank you for joining us throughout this video. If their stories touched your heart, do not forget to share your thoughts in the comments. Hit like and share this video to spread this positive energy to even more people. Goodbye, and we will see you again in the next surprising journeys of discovery